everybody. You are tuning into another episode of Binge Buddies. I am your host and producer for the day, Tony. Over there on the table, we got Manny, dude. What's up, Manny?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, dude?
I'm good. I'm here. Tuesdays, baby.
That's right, baby.
I do like the new
dude.
just Tuesday thing. I like
Yeah, just Tuesday's nice, dude. Get your work in, watch your shit. You got the whole week, dude.
Whole week.
Figure it out.
Figure yourself out.
7 days.
So many days.
The Ring. She's coming to get you, dude. You watched the tape. You done fucked it.
Yep.
Naomi
You
Watts
done watched us
is
and you
not
done fucked up.
happy, dude. Manny be crawling through your screen into your mind, dude. It's like because the chick in the well had the water, had the hair, she had the hair over the face. He's got the beard, and he's gonna scratch your face with his
Soapy
beard, dude.
It's gonna be great.
You're gonna have hairballs.
So many hairballs.
Because
So
you're gonna
much
be eating that beard, baby.
Beard me.
Oh, man, it's gonna taste like fucking ramen,
So
probably.
much
The fucking
ramen.
seasoning.
Oh,
The
my
seasoning
God.
is in there,
I just
dude.
drop it in there.
Dude, you scratch it up, scratch it out. Wow. Yeah, that's what the people want to see, dude. The ramen seasoning. How about a little fucking whatever from Waiting? What do they say, dude? When he does
A little
garlic
parm,
salt or
garlic
whatever it is,
salt,
dude. Yeah, man.
A little
guacamole.
guacamole.
Oh, dude.
So bad.
Fucking
I love that
gravy,
movie.
dude.
Gravy.
You don't mix Mexican or continental,
Continental.
okay, dude? Come on. Oh, God. All right, we got a great episode for you guys here today. Happy Gilmore 2 teaser dropped it today, dude, this morning, which was, kind of anticipated. They just announced the release date, July 25th, too, the other week. So, first teaser, we'll be watching that, dude. We have some rapid-fire news. White Lotus, episode 5, unfortunately.
Oh, boy.
Manny even watched some things as well, some docs, some what-have-yous. Dude, he was confused. Maybe a Netflix original film. I don't know, dude. So much confusion. Electric State, right, is the one you were talking about, dude. And of course,
Pratty action.
we're coming at you with our YouTube video of the day as well later on to cap off the show. But first, Manny, let's get into the Happy Gilmore 2. Now,
let's see it.
Yeah, let's just see it.
Let's just see
All
it.
right,
We don't even need to talk. We
I've
just
seen
see
it, dude, and
I
you
need
know
to
my
see it.
take, dude.
I know your takes.
Let's watch it right now. Stupid bitch.
Arnold, Jacko, Tiger, SpongeBob? What is that? What's with the beaver teeth? I haven't swung a club in years. I'm a little intimidated. All these guys hit it big now. I don't know where to start.
Come on, brother. Grip it and rip it.
I guess I need to update my happy place to something a little more age appropriate.
Mr. Gilmore?
Holy shit.
We're not done with golf. Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Let's go. We'll put a little extra into this one. I am so sorry.
Only on Netflix, of course.
Which is kind of tough. It's not going to be in theaters, to be honest.
Why would you? His stuff is always with Netflix.
That's his contract.
Yeah.
That's the contract, dog.
And you know what? I mean, we'll see. We'll see how. I guess. I mean, the great part about the first one is just like it's that college humor from back in the day that made it awesome.
Yeah.
I know they didn't even show probably like half of the cameos that are about to happen.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's going to be very cameo heavy throughout. And I don't know if they're like not showing like the more R-rated stuff in the sense, but like was Happy Gilmore rated R?
I don't think so, dude.
Right? PG-13?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It could just be recycling things, and I don't know. There were a few little giggles PG-13? Yeah. No.
PG-13. Yeah.
All right.
Confirmed.
Well,
What?
we'll see. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, I've been kind of talking about Adam Sandler maybe, kind of losing his edge a little
100%.
bit, dude.
I don't think that humor is around anymore.
No, it's
It's
not.
a very different type of humor.
And it's also, I mean, and obviously, if you're tuned in, feel free to call in 646-285-1259. At your bottom of the screen ticker is the phone to call in. Lines are red hot right now,
So
Manny.
we have
okay,
to
dude.
not put people through that.
Yeah, I haven't put anyone through
We
yet
can't.
because it's
There's so
it's
many
too
people.
much.
We
Like, how
feel
do I
bad.
even,
We don't know.
we don't know, dude.
We just
I don't know a damn thing.
We don't know.
But I do know that I don't know. The feeling for me just is not there about Adam Sandler, and even the look of this movie just has that like nicer, clean look that obviously, again, Adam Sandler, 90s. We're talking 30 years ago. Was what 96, right? Was when Happy Gilmore came out, the first one. So it's like obviously the technology is different, but still, I mean, you can still, I feel like, have that gritty, like lower budget feel, but I don't know. It just feels more cinematic.
Yeah.
Which like.
Which is,
I mean, that's not what the movie was about. It was about Sandler and his comedy, and not just like all these cameos and shit. And it's like, I mean, that's what the trailer to me felt like, or the teaser. Like, I mean,
I don't know
we
what
saw,
the-
like
I don't
8
know what the
different
story
professional
is.
golfers.
Yeah.
You know, like
don't know what the story is.
like that's what the teaser was, to show me John Daly and Scotty Scheffler and all these guys lined up, and you see Shooter McGavin real quick.
Well,
and
we knew they were coming back.
Yeah, we knew
certain
Shooter was
guys
part
were-
of the story, which is fine. But like you said it, and I'm sure there are going to be way more cameos of
100%.
athletes.
I mean, you saw
Tiger, who
Bad
knows?
Bunny.
Travis Kelce, I think,
Yeah,
too's
Travis
in there.
Kelce's gonna be in there. Bad
Yeah,
Bunny you saw
dude.
in there. There's Eminem, I think, was supposed to be in
So
there.
I don't know, man. It just feels very, and I hate to use the word gimmicky because
That's what it is.
but it feels
unfortunately.
gimmicky, dude. It feels like, oh, this is the name. People are gonna watch this because it's just Happy Gilmore,
Yeah,
and
it's
we're
Adam
just gonna throw shit at you.
It might find its audience. It might find its old school people that enjoy it, but I don't think it's gonna hit the way the first one does at all. It's just too much of a different world to be recreating those types of worlds
Yeah.
that we grew up on.
Exactly,
Like, everyone
dude.
they don't like
Like
that
he's not
shit.
gonna be banging that old Asian chick
No.
who comes into the apartment. After his chick leaves him.
Yep.
I wanna kiss you all over and over again.
I mean, dude,
Like you can't do that,
a
dude.
guy
you can't do that
losing his
again.
hand to an alligator.
Alligator,
but,
dude. So,
When Shooter McGavin has to shoot off the guy's foot.
oh my God, yeah, Jaws.
Yeah. Guns
Whoever-
don't kill
that guy.
people.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
Yeah, dude. Like it's just not gonna have the same feel to it,
yeah,
dude.
it doesn't.
I question if
And that shit was ridiculous. And that's the thing, though. But back in the day, it just worked. Now
Yeah.
you're trying to replay some shit that just.
exactly. You're trying,
You're
dude.
trying,
You're
yeah.
gonna try. You're looking
Yeah.
like you're trying to be
And it
cool,
sucks because it's
okay?
also him. Like,
Yeah.
you would hope. But like, what's his face?
I do hope.
His caddy in the movie, the guy that he doesn't talk to anymore.
Yeah, the homeless guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
he doesn't talk to him anymore.
no, dude.
I didn't know that.
Him and right.
It's not. I know. I thought him and Rob Schneider weren't really. I don't know.
Him and Rob Schneider are really good. Like he talks to Rob Schneider apparently like every single day from what I've heard. Yeah,
Alan Covett.
no, not him.
No. Peter Dante?
Yeah, Dante.
Peter Dante. That's the guy,
Yeah.
dude.
He-
I'm trying to think if
They
he was in
they
Happy
have huge
Gilmore.
yeah, I think he was a something. He's always in all of them, but yeah, man, he's in a big tiff. They don't like each other. I think I think it's more him that is more angry, which makes sense, but
He seems angry. Seems like an angry man.
yeah. Well, he's I forget what he goes on all those
Podcasts.
I don't know podcasts,
No, I don't
but
know,
he shows up at all the conventions and shit, but I can't remember which ones.
What convention?
Yeah, but that's where he's talked. I think about Sandler.
Their relationship and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to say I maybe have heard that where he doesn't feel like. Sometimes he gets put in really goofy roles that he doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily want. I think he talks about it
that's
for
all.
Big Daddy, but
Yeah.
then also just don't fucking do it.
yeah, exactly. Don't fucking do it. I mean, look at Buscemi. He fucking
Yeah.
and his
Crazy
speech,
Eyes and
his speech at the
Oscars?
Mark Twain Award,
Mark Twain Award.
where he got that. He's like, yeah, dude, Adam has put me in all these movies. Like he's put me in all of them.
Yeah, he's
I
great.
mean, I think it was him that was like, well, you haven't sent me to all the nice areas. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
some fucking some cold, shitty area. Like no Hawaii for me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I love that was a great speech by him. Yeah.
But I guess we'll see, dude. Netflix, July 25th. And it's also, I don't know, dude. Like, because I had a few trailers and teasers on this doc from over the weekend. And like, the other one was Freakier Friday, and then like even the Lilo and Stitch live action, which looks great, honestly.
I've seen the comparisons of what was it?
The
trailer?
original, the trailer to the
and it's pretty damn spot
No,
on.
yeah, they're actually, we can watch it too, but that's going to be a phenomenal movie, I think.
You think?
And I think it just converts well, like Stitch. His character converts well to live action.
To a CGI.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And
you know what would be fucking insane too? If they did like Monsters Inc.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Can you
That would
imagine like
be
a
wild.
live action Monsters Inc? You can do that easily.
You could do that very easily.
It's
So easily.
actually, they're doing a.
They are doing.
They are
We
a
are the
roller
Beatles.
coaster. Roller coaster.
A roller coaster.
A roller
Holocaust.
coaster. Nobody. No, but it's literally a roller coaster based off of the doors.
Oh no way, dude.
So like you go up a certain way and then you get sent through the same way that the doors get sent through.
So you're gonna have to go back to Disney soon, huh?
Yeah,
For the rides, dude, with the kids, dude. Yeah.
damn
The
children.
doors, dude.
Damn doors.
You'll be
dude.
Sully, dude. You can be Sully.
I already was. For
You'll be him
Christmas,
again,
or
dude.
for
Be Sully
Christmas.
for Halloween,
Halloween!
dude. Yeah, dude. My kids believe in Sully. Christmas morning, it's Sully presents,
Sully
dude.
presents.
Yeah.
Big Sully monster.
Big Sully.
Right into the Hudson, Sully. What?
Right into the Hudson.
Sully?
Like the movie with the
What?
airplane?
What?
The captain?
Who?
All right, so we'll keep you updated with the fucking Happy Gilmore, but I'm not feeling good
He's
about
not
it.
feeling it.
And I don't want to take any slack from anyone for one of
He's
those,
shellacking. He's
Adam
shellacking.
Sandler glazers out there. But he has been making great
He
movies
hasn't.
recently, dude.
I mean, he did the drama has been good.
Your whole life
I'm
is
all
filled
the
with drama,
baby.
dude.
Bring it. We have a lot of comments.
Yeah, we have a couple to
Get
get to,
into
dude.
it,
It's
dog.
not really a lot. Dude.
It's
I don't know
so
what-
many.
I don't know what you think is so many.
Oh,
You're
dude,
kind of
so many.
ridiculous,
I
dude.
can't even read them all.
Keith Metzger says, Binge Buddies, let's do it, he says.
He's doing it.
And then my mother says, hi, fellas.
What you
And then Keith says, honestly, I don't like it. He says that he feels like the teaser didn't do justice to the film. Like what we were saying, those stories showed. I was excited about this until I saw the teaser. Kind of felt let down. I will say it
Felt
is just
teased.
the teaser. I mean, it is,
Felt teased.
though
You're right.
I'm sure release a full-length trailer. I almost said theater.
Theater.
A full-length
We're doing
theater,
real good
dude.
with words today, bud.
Fuck,
Yeah.
So, and again, I mean, it better be good. Because again, the original, underlying though, he's just trying to help his out of grandma,
Yeah, I know, but still.
Like, what's this one going to be? Like, Shooter
what
came
I'm
out of
saying.
retirement, he took your kids away or something?
I mean,
I don't know,
you
dude.
involve all those PGA players, so like, you probably have to. He's probably trying to win for something, of course, some type of money, or become a. I don't fucking know, dude.
Become a prostitute?
But like, that's the other part. The whole other part of that movie was like he wanted to be a hockey player, like. It had changed the whole look of golf, and golf has changed again already.
Yeah.
Like, you have these players that are a little bit out there, that are a little bit more, flamboyant and crazy and stuff.
And they're well covered.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like golf is something that's
Yeah.
like, the younger crowd doesn't really. Like,
Yeah.
fucking love golf, dude.
Yeah.
17th tee,
Hit them up.
the beer showers, the stadium
Beers,
seats,
so many
dude.
beers, yes.
Arizona.
Oh, God, dude. I've been
Waste
to that.
management,
I've been to that
dude.
Twice.
Yeah, dude.
Twice.
You love it, dude.
The first time sucked.
Flashing
Second time was
titties.
okay. So many. What-
Man titties.
Man titties.
That's what you get
They
at the
were
golf tournaments,
slipping
dude.
and sliding this year.
Wow.
Did you see how it started raining or whatever, and people were just sliding down the fucking.
Oh
it was
my God,
muddy.
really?
Yeah.
Whoa, mud wrestling.
Yeah, so much mud
dude.
wrestling.
That's
But
fucking
yeah,
sick.
now on TikTok, all you see is the drunk people falling during that whole extra.
The whole thing, yeah,
extravaganza.
dude. And they've adopted it pretty well, you know.
Pretty well, yeah.
Like, there's
Pretty
no
well.
guy like in the first Happy Gilmore, and you fucking
Naughty,
better
naughty.
fucking. You're off the tour, dude.
You're off
All right, there's none of that. Brian Barnaby, speaking of off the tour, says, "Come on, Rangers got a score here. Rangers, Flames, MSG. Barnaby is there.
Of course he is.
So he's having a great time, dude. Keith Metzger,
love.
obviously Rangers do need to fucking win those. This is no joke. Like, fucking figure it out. Metzger says the caddy dude had a big falling out years ago. We were talking about it. Now he's a big weed dude and complaining about shit. I don't pay attention, dude. Lilo and Stitch looks amazing. He says, I'm excited about that regardless if it does bad or not. My kids like that movie, so it's definitely a must watch.
Hell yeah, it's got to be a must watch.
Yeah, for sure, dude. It
makes
is a must
sense,
watch, dude.
dude.
It does.
I mean, it's a way more easy conversion
Mm-hmm.
into a real time thing. So
Well, let's fucking rip it, right, dude?
Rip it hard,
like,
dude.
Lilo and Stitch here. Rip it and rip it, dude. My name is.
My name is John Day.
My name is Mike
John.
Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
I mean,
Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
All right, just take a fucking look here. Lilo and Stitch, dude.
taking it.
More than just for the kids, by the way.
We have apprehended a dangerous experiment. Where is he?
He escaped.
He's trying to find the police cruisers.
He took the red one. What hideous planet is caught in your crosshairs?
Shooting star! I wish for a friend. Like a best friend.
What the hell?
He's so cute and fluffy.
He is your responsibility. Got it.
We promise.
Yeah.
Down from there!
Look like an angel.
No. Control him. Hey, what are you doing?
Talk like an angel.
No. Dogs on the table.
You sure that's a dog?
Yeah.
Rough.
Ew. We are not keeping this thing.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind
Or forgotten.
Stitch that.
Sometimes family isn't perfect. That doesn't mean they aren't good. That was close. I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
Agent Cobra Bubbles, we have a blue dog to catch.
Shut up! No, wait!
No. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, Stitch. 1.
Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna be perfect.
I literally.
100%.
It's gonna be great, dude.
I laugh more at that than the freaking Happy Gilmore days.
I know, dude. I mean, that's not a great look for Adam.
Yeah, but no, dude. Stitch looks like a koala, and the alien part of it, I think, is the reason why it works so well. Like, you know, it's not supposed to be real.
Right, exactly.
So, like, when you mix it in with like real life, it makes sense.
It fits.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
why it's like
Sonic.
I think
almost.
that's why Sonic. But that's why I think some of the other ones haven't made it well. Even though I've been hearing Snow White is doing pretty well.
Is it?
Apparently,
Is it out?
Something
No.
like that. One of them, something that came out. I thought
Yeah,
they were talking about it. Might be talking out about ice.
Snow White out of my ice,
Ice,
dude.
but
Comes
either
out,
they.
or this weekend, so maybe you're
So
thinking
it's
of
been
just
seen by
the critics.
Critics have seen it, and they said it's pretty decent. So that could be again another one of those. And I think those to me work too because they are based off of like dark fucking
Tales, yeah,
tales, you know.
dude.
So like when you and that's like you can tell like the mood of the whole like Lilo and Stitch is a little bit darker than your normal Disney fun.
Right.
Like it's a little bit different. That's why
It
I
is.
think it works on the transition over to the real life.
No, I definitely agree. And it says here, courtesy of Variety, Snow White first reactions praised film as a visual feast.
Yeah, man. So that could be cool.
Visual feast. If I'm reading this correctly on my screen, it says the budget is $209 million.
That's crazy, but that's Disney.
That's like it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah. Well, you remember you're doing half animation, half good CGI. Probably a lot of whatchamacallit,
The what, dude?
where you put the dots on the people and they do the acting still.
Oh
I always
yeah.
forget the name. But either way, it's a tracking, suit that you
Fucking
wear.
Smog.
Yeah, really? Okay.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Smog.
Yeah. And what's his face that does
Andy
Lord of the
Serkis.
Rings? Yeah.
Yeah.
he's
Mm-hmm.
done
Yeah,
that.
they did a lot of good stuff with that, dude.
Yeah, and even the
balls.
monkeys.
Planet
Planet of the Apes, the new one. I
the
think
monkeys, dude.
the CGI for that was
Those
pretty
monkeys.
fucking decent.
The monkeys for the CGI, but the rest of the movie was not
Oh,
good.
garbage.
Dude. Kingdom of the Planet of the
It's
Apes.
fantasy of the apes. Place of the
Apes.
apes. So many apes
Apes
on
and
apes.
apes and the ups
Apes
and
on
the
apes
and
on
the ups and
apes.
eats, but the
Eats a Buddha. When did it become German?
Pizza. Yeah.
Pizza German.
German, yes.
Pizza.
Das is good.
Pizza.
In the house.
In the house.
Yeah. By the way, though, Snow White capping it at an hour 49. I mean,
That's a long Disney movie.
you think it is? I mean,
For a Disney
under
movie,
2
you
hours,
get
I think
about-
for something like this is pretty solid.
Yeah, you usually
You know,
think about
especially
an
when I think
hour
like
and a
of
half.
Maleficent. You know, Maleficent probably clocked into 2 hours.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Nah, dude, I don't know, man. Let's check it out.
What's it?
Maleficent. I can never
Get it.
spell
You
Maleficent.
can never spell anything.
I could never spell anything. Hour 37. Fuck me, dude. It's longer than that, dude. Oh.
Yeah, I usually say about a 90-minute.
About a buck now. Yeah, buck 30, dude.
$1.30.
About a buck 30, 90
about
minutes.
$1.30 or 1.3. You know what I mean? Yeah, usually because you're trying to get it for the kids. Kids don't fucking pay attention for that long.
Neither do I.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see. And you can watch Maleficent on Hulu right
can.
now, dude.
Watch it up.
But that has nothing to do with Snow White.
No, it does
just
not.
so you know.
In the Seven Dwarfs.
And the Seven Dwarfs. All right, let's bring it back to center here.
Bring it
Trailer
back.
Central. We got 10
Feel it.
comments, dude.
10 to 10.
Let's see, dude. Derpy says it looks good, as in Lilo and Stitch. Totally agree,
Hell yeah,
bud.
it does.
Michael Buckton says, Manny, my bartender at Mohegan, was bald. And it was a show, he says.
Well, holy shit, dog.
I know, dude. How crazy is that?
Your life must be just...
It could have been you, Manny.
Ooh, I
Are
could
you
have
a
been there.
bartender
I
at
might be
Mohegan,
there.
dude?
I am.
That'd be sick, dude.
Imagine.
Like, because you make so much money, but you can't tell Marianne because you just gambled all away.
Video poker.
You never win, dude.
Blackjack
Video
kicks
poker, dude. They didn't have real dealers there, but it's sick anyway, dude. Video poker. Yeah, dude. Michael Bucks has been drinking, I think. Keith Metzger says, it looks so good. So many memories sitting with my kids watching it. Like Manny just said, I laugh more at that
Then
Happy Gilmore and the others.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
Keith.
dude. Absolutely. And then Michael Buckta, shout out to Keith. Keith saying, what's up, dude, to Michael Buckta. And then Barnes. Michael wants Barnes to see Snow White with him. He's been begging
He's
for
been
probably
probably-
like 6
I bet.
months, dude.
Yeah.
Never gonna happen though, dude.
Never.
Any chance Sandler stops the accent, dude? Just this one
Never.
time, dude.
Never.
Found out he was a New York Yankee fan today and was shocked. Figured he was Boston with that fake accent, dude. And he says, duck Snow White after that one, dude.
Duck
so,
it. Duck it.
obviously not a fan of Snow White or Adam Sandler.
At all. I'm not surprised.
No, I'm not surprised
Not
either,
surprised.
dude. And it is the voice for him, you know. It is the shtick, if you will, dude.
He ain't fucking about it.
Not really about it, dude. Adam Sandler, though, I mean, it was good. Come on. And Marco in here also says buddies, dude. And then after Brian says fuck Snow White, Michael Buckton says Barnes. No.
See you later.
See you later.
See you later.
And then it's fucking crazy. Classic Marco, Manny Spicy right there, dude.
So many spiciness.
Manny Spicy, dude. All right, we still have more trailers to get to, dude. We have 3 more trailers to watch today. No, we have just one more. Actually,
This is
just
what
kidding.
happens,
We have
man.
one
One
more
whole
trailer.
week
One whole week
off.
of trailers, dude, in your fucking fache. Trailers in your fache. No, actually, we only have one left.
Talk to me about it.
We're gonna have a good time. I think.
Good. Yeah.
This movie's gonna be huge. Summer blockbuster.
Summer.
When's it coming out? I kind of forget, to be honest. I had it written down.
Probably the summer.
Fuck up. I guess I didn't have it written down
No,
here.
you
In any case, dude, no, you
research
fucking research failure. But it's the F1 movie.
Yes, sir. Pity Pits.
Directed by Joseph, excuse me. I think it's Joseph. Joseph Kaczynski. Okay. I don't know if there's any relation to Ted, but he has directed Top Gun 2, Tron Legacy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Great, in my opinion, 2 very well made movies. Tron Legacy was really fucking good.
Yeah.
And also, so was Top Gun Maverick. And the
I
filming,
recently
though,
watched it,
practical, like, love it, Tom Cruise, you know, the deal. So I think that filming would translate well, to
Into
filming F1, right? Like, what the fuck, dude?
1,000,000%.
And I just feel like F1 is such a cool sport.
And you've already dealt with Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt,
right? Easy
walking
money,
the
dude.
park.
Fucking park, dude.
And it's a good subject. It's like one of the most popular things right now, especially with Homeboy going over to Ferrari and everything.
Oh, Lewis Hamilton, yeah, dude, and Max Verstappen just trying to rip it for Red Bull. I think Ferrari lost their Austrian Grand Prix. Yeah, I think Hamilton came in top 10, came in 10th.
Yeah,
Verstappen came in 2nd in the Australian Grand Prix this weekend, and some fucking McLaren, I think, took first place.
Damn,
took the pole.
Took a dead pole.
As they would stay, dude.
Damn.
Obviously,
hit him with the pole.
So let's fucking just watch this, dude.
Let's see.
And by the way, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say it yet because I already know I've seen it. We're gonna afterwards.
You've seen it.
Afterwards, I've watched this twice, baby.
You have.
Okay.
Some people look at Sonny Hayes. They see a guy who lives in a den, a gambling junkie who missed his shot, the best that never was. But I see possibility. My rook is a phenomenal talent, but he's young. You plus him, boom, I got a team.
When's the last time you won a race?
Sunday, Daytona.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Formula One.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then same as you.
There's this new guy. He's old. He's such a prick. He's quick though.
Is there any constructive criticism for each other? What would it be?
Don't be such an arsey kid. That was constructive.
Wow.
Did you win something? There's 20 other drivers still out on that track. Do you think any of them respect us?
They're saying Sonny Hayes isn't a has-been. He's a never was.
If the last thing I do is drive that car, I will take that life, man. 1,000 times.
I'm offering you an open seat in Formula One. The only place you could say, if you win, you are the absolute best in the world.
Looks like a spectacle.
Rev my fucking engine, huh?
Yeah.
No?
I don't know.
Didn't rev your engine,
I
dude?
don't know. I just don't know if. First off, is it really that easy to go from fucking NASCAR to F1? I feel like.
Well, what's into the story is that he was in F1.
Is that what it
But
was?
fucking blew his opportunity.
And then he went to NASCAR and came back. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all
Then
right.
went to the
Then I
underbellies of
missed
the
that.
racing world.
All right. So that makes sense then. That makes more sense. Yeah. No, I mean, visually it looks, again, huge. I'm very intrigued to see how much of it is practical. I've seen a lot of behind the scenes stuff for F1, like footage being shot, and it's all in front of monitors
Blue
now.
screens and shit.
Yeah, because you can control everything. I mean, you
Yeah.
have the hydraulics that are doing the whole thing inside. When you have all the tights, it's just spraying water. You know what I mean? Like, so if they, because you can't, planes are a certain thing. You can probably put a plane, and you have a little bit more freedom of putting cameras on there and changing, the weight and changing. With racing, like that machine is like
calculated,
perfect.
Yeah,
like
dude.
it is, especially now by computers, like calibrated to certain things so that they can do. Like you're not gonna put cameras on there and get, I guess, the same feel. You might be able to, but
It's
you have to
interesting.
rig those cars up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
properly.
Or you go into a studio and you do it, but it looks pretty.
I'm trying to remember if I did see like behind the scenes stuff, and it was like filmed outdoors on a track.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like
I can imagine a lot of the B-roll of it would be just.
Oh
shot.
yeah,
But I'm
for
talking
sure.
about,
But the
like,
shots
you saw that
of
shot.
the
Did you see the shot where it was pointed forward and it just turned and it was like that? Like,
yeah.
That type of
like
shot.
that
I'm going,
rig
like,
on top of your car.
You know, you see that stuff with 4K cameras.
Yeah.
It's a possibility, 100% that they found a way to, or not 4K, sorry, 360 cameras. You know, that you get that new fucking thing and you can move it kind of left to right and you have that look. That's what that felt like to me, but like at a higher quality.
Okay.
So it's definitely possible that they created something, because that's part of movies. You create rigs to make things work the way you want it to. So
Yeah, for your specific.
But
reasons.
I'm very, very intrigued by it.
Yeah, me
Very.
too, dude.
Yeah.
The storyline, because this is the first time we've seen probably, I don't know, maybe a couple teasers, 2 or 3 for F1 now.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the first time we're getting some backstory. To
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. What's his role here? What's he doing? Sort of deal. And it does kind of really remind me of Driven.
Yeah.
Whereas he is like, again, like Stallone's character
Is that
the
older
older
guy,
like
yeah.
veteran guy brought in by the team manager. In this case, Javier Bardem. In Driven, it's Burt Reynolds. And then, Jimmy Bly is the blonde upcoming dude, fucking the Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Sunshine.
And
Yeah,
it's it has a similar feel, but not for nothing. That movie, cult classic for me, but obviously this is,
It has a very like not futuristic feel, but like a more live feel. It doesn't feel like a movie. It feels more like coverage of like an event.
Yeah,
You know what I
dog.
mean? Almost like Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo, okay, yeah, good
That's
call.
what
Yeah.
this has more similarity, because then you look at something like Ford versus Ferrari.
Cinema.
And that felt like
Yeah.
cinema.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
This feels like we're documenting a live event. The other one felt like a story being told. So
Right.
I think that's going to be one of the major differences. And if you like that, then awesome. I think it's, again, visually, tech-wise, it's going to look cool. But it's not going to have, I don't think, that feel, I guess, of a vintagey feel to cinema style.
Right.
But who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. Classic, like, damsel, woman, love interest, Brad Pitt.
Oh, she's got an Irish accent, too. God dang.
Oh, goddamn Irish
She
accent,
lost.
dude.
I
There's
was
nothing
like,
crazier.
It's like I love you.
I love you. This is what Irish
We got to let all
Formula One race out there,
Formula
huh?
One
dude?
race, yeah.
Oh, whoa. That's right. Dude, you guys didn't know that F1 was filmed in Bridgeport, Connecticut, dude? Yeah, dude.
Need for Speed underground.
It's a lot of unders,
That's
dude.
really a lot of
One more
unders.
under, you'll be down under.
Down under.
Down under.
I meant shite.
Shite.
That was good. And then, dude, Brad Pitt, man. Brad Pitt
He plays.
plays.
Yeah,
He
dude.
plays. He reminds me of fucking Cool Hand Luke. What's his name?
Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah. Oh my God. Famous actor. Paul Newman.
Paul Newman, dude. Yeah, that's a good call.
There was
Yeah.
one shot that he was like, it was like a little bit of low angle or whatever, and I saw it and I was like, man, he looks like fucking Paul Newman. like in the older years. Like he's starting to look like. To me, it was very strange. I was like, wow. And I don't know if it's because I think he's had a little work on his face too.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, just a little.
Maybe
Just a
little bit, dude.
But yeah, no, there was something about the shot, and I was like, oh, that's Pauly Boy right there.
Paul Newman, big racing fan.
Yeah.
Well,
it's funny. I think
his deal.
I think this is where Brad Pitt is in like the Paul Newman stage of his career. Like these really,
it's a good stage to be in.
Yeah. And he's gonna do great in it. And the other kid looks
Phenomenal.
pretty dope.
Yeah, dude. I don't know
the
much
other
about
racer,
him.
I have no idea, but it looks like their types of characters like really work well with them too.
Yeah, for
together,
sure.
So
and you know what's pretty cool too, dude? Because I know for a fact there's like mad Formula One drivers in this movie.
Yeah.
That we didn't just see 30 of them for the teaser.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Let's see if we get the cast in there. I don't know. Damson Idris, related to I'm thinking Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Wrong.
Idris.
Name. First name, last
name.
Juno.
First name, last name.
Lame,
Yeah, this guy's from Snowfall, Outside the Wire, Farming, dude.
Farming.
And Swarm.
Swarm.
And now he's an F1.
He's an F1 guy.
Javier Bardem, like that's
I like him.
Like he looks great, dude.
Slick as fuck.
Unbelievable, dude. Just talk about fucking calm, cool, collected.
Yeah, man, that voice every time.
Yes.
You're just like, oh, Javier, tell me what else to do.
The best.
Please. One lemon play.
If you win, you are the best.
The best. You know this, F1.
You can be the best. You can say you do best.
The best.
Javier Bardem.
Javier.
So yeah, that was our last trailer for the day. Nice. June 27th, I think it said. Maybe
25th.
No, it wasn't 25th. You're thinking July 25th.
July 25th.
June 7th.
June 7th.
June 7th.
70th.
June
17th.
Theaters, IMAX nationwide. June 27th.
27th.
With
a 7.
Internationally, beginning the 25th.
Ooh.
So there we go, dude. If you're in international waters, you can get it 2 days prior to being in America.
They couldn't prosecute you though. They can't
prosecute you. Yeah, no. They can't possibly prosecute you.
Over international waters.
Over international waters. No prosecution, dude.
Couldn't do it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Dude. So yeah, that's it for our trailers, dude. I guess there's one movie I want to talk about today that I watched over the weekend with my parents.
Oh boy.
And I'm really glad that I watched it over the weekend. It's A Complete Unknown.
There it is. So, did he get robbed?
That's definitely what I want to talk about. If he did get robbed. I am in a unique position.
Oh, but wait.
Of not seeing The Brutalist.
Yeah, that's where we got.
Because that was an option to see with my parents, and I was like, you know what, Mom?
Not to.
Like, I'd be down, but it's 3.5 hours, and I don't have that kind of time right now.
You gotta commit.
And I do, like, I know if we started, like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You know. So we opted in for the A Complete Unknown movie.
Rented?
Bought it.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's ballsy.
On VOD, right? So digital.
Yeah.
Manny, to rent the movie.
Oh yeah.
Was $25.
Yeah. To buy it was $26.99.
Yeah. You know, literally, dude. Like,
yeah, I know. I hate it when they do that shit.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And also $30.
Yeah.
Like, that's outrageous.
That's just for now. It'll drop to fucking $4.99 bundle later.
Literally,
it's
dude.
so bad, dude. It'll literally be at $10.99 at some point in the next 3 months.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. The movie was very well made. I'm not gonna say the movie deserved to win Best Movie.
Okay.
Best Picture. But I mean, Timothy Chalamet, I think it was his best performance I've ever seen from him.
I'm trying to think of what else he would be doing other than like Dune, but still.
Dune. There was The King, right? When he played the King. Did you see that movie?
No.
That was also really freaking good.
Really good.
But and he's been in whatever fucking, I don't want to say the word chick flicks.
Yeah, he's been in like.
But he's been in a couple like drama, fucking Wish You Were Here, whatever movie, dude. Absence Makes the Heart Grow Fonder, starring Timothy Chalamet.
And
Jane Fonda. Oh God, Hanoi Jane. So I mean, you know, I feel like that this movie was the first time I've seen him really like embody a character, you know?
Well, I mean,
as he had to. It was Bob Dylan, dude.
He did say this was like he worked hard on this.
Yeah,
one.
it showed.
Yeah, so that's good.
Because I mean, Bob Dylan has, I think, one of the more distinct voices you will hear.
100%.
And he fucking nails that boy from not Mississippi, Minnesota. That Minnesota dude. And it was a really interesting movie. You can imagine, and Bob Dylan. I don't know if anyone out there is a fan of Bob Dylan. I'm a fan of his music. You know, he is definitely labeled as one of the greatest songwriters ever, but also one of the worst performers ever. And that was, you know, mostly because of his personality and his beliefs and stuff like that. Not really, you know, playing music that the masses want to hear, doing his own thing, dude, not showing up for interviews, making up stories, being a very like closeted, as in like closed-doored individual.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I think this movie really did kind of, I think, put that into the spotlight. Because not for nothing, I know there have been documentaries about Bob Dylan and stuff. But in terms of biopics, there was that fucking movie, like I'm Not Really Here.
Yeah, with what's her face?
With Kate Blanchett and Christian Bale and fucking
repeat.
Heath Ledger.
Heathy.
Yeah, dude, they all played Bob Dylan at different stages of his life.
That's right, yeah.
Pretty outrageous cast.
Again,
but the movie was very like avant-garde.
Yeah, of course
like,
it was. They tried to make it more than what it was. Yeah.
This was very much so about Bob Dylan, the person, at least from what you could collect from him, because he was like no one really like watching this movie. He had a very odd come up, and he was a very odd individual where he was. You know, his kid, when he, you know, dropped out of college, 1961, 1962, moves to New York City to make it as a folk singer. As a folk singer. And he gets famous, like, within a year. He gets, like, massively famous.
So cool.
Which is pretty crazy to think about. Because he literally just visits New York. Actually goes to New Jersey to visit one of his favorite artists who are in the hospital.
Going to Joyce.
And that's where he meets this guy named Pete Seeger, played by Ed Norton. And let me tell you, who won for Best Supporting Actor?
Culkin.
That's right.
You're not going to take it away from Culkin from that performance. No way in hell. No way in hell.
Ed Norton was fucking really good in this movie, dude.
But you're not gonna take it away from Culkin.
I'm thinking, like, after walking away from this movie and really just sitting back on Ed Norton,
I mean, I fucking love it.
He's like top 5 actor out there, dude. Like, he is absolutely ridiculous.
He's brilliant.
He really is brilliant. The way just his eyes, dude, like in this role, there's just because he plays like this. Pete Seeger was a folk singer, but a very like peace and love, advocate, nice and soft spoken and everything, and kind of all like this, you know. And a lot of this movie revolves around him and him organizing the where was it in Rhode Island? Providence?
Probably.
Providence
like
Folk
Festival.
Folk Festival. I don't think it was Providence.
The PFF?
The PFF, dude. It wasn't Providence, though. It was another town in
it was the IPPPFFF?
The IPPPFFF? IP in your PFFF.
FF off, okay?
So, yeah, dude. So he gets famous after meeting him. Ed Norton immediately gives him a shot, you know? Play again. And then all of a sudden, the clubs, you meet Joan Baez.
Ooh.
You bang Joan Baez.
No way.
Yeah, dog.
Nice.
Joan Baez, obviously another folk singer.
Folky.
But it just concentrated on his life up until about 1965.
Okay.
And then it, you know, whatever, dude.
Entertaining enough.
Entertaining enough, concise enough, which was good. A lot of shit happened when there. We had Johnny Cash in the movie as well, dude.
No shit.
The guy who plays Johnny Cash, I don't know who the guy is. Complete unknown, motherfucking cast, yo.
Give him the cast.
Boyd Holbrook.
Yeah, he.
Right? Like, look at him fucking right now. You never even know, dude. Never even know,
Actually, no. On
dude.
the right over there, I could see him a little bit.
I guess he was in the Bike Riders.
Yeah.
Dial of Destiny, dude. He's from Prestonburg, Kentucky.
He was in Logan. Oh.
I don't know who he was though in Logan.
No, I can recognize him from the other movie, The Bikers.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, I can see it a little bit. Black
Johnny
hair,
Cash,
slick it
dude.
back.
No, yeah, let's see. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Here he is, dude.
Yeah, young Johnny.
Yeah, young Johnny, dude. And in that scene, he's like fucking fall over yourself drunk, back in the car into shit. Like, oh my.
I mean, I haven't seen the Elvis one. I don't think I watched, but
Austin Butler.
Yeah,
It was alright.
What you call it? The Joaquin Phoenix Walk the Line.
Walk
is
the
one
Line.
Of my favorite movies.
No, you're not gonna get a better
Like it's one of my favorite
movie
movies.
of Johnny
It
Cash
was
than
amazing.
him, dude.
And everything
and
about it, even
Reese.
because Reese, they both sang. That was what made it.
See, that's what I should Google right now if Timothy Chalamet actually sang.
Yeah, because these guys actually put out the CD, like in addition to the movie. I could listen to that CD all the time, and even the guy that played, I forget.
Oh fuck, dude. Here we go.
Oh boy, here we go.
Timothy Chalamet not only sang all of Dylan's songs for the film, he actually performed the songs live on camera.
That's a huge difference.
This guy should have fucking won the Oscar, dude. I'm telling you
That's a
right
huge
now,
difference,
because
I know.
he killed it, dude. He absolutely fucking killed it, and he looked like Bob Dylan. He played the part. The glasses when they cut to him in the city, wearing all black with the shades.
This works.
This is a huge role for Timothy Chalamet, dude.
Yeah.
And the fact that he
listen,
sang the
did-
movies is
did
ridiculous,
get,
dude.
He got. What did he get? The SAG?
I don't know.
I think he got one of them because he did the acceptance speech. It was either SAG or the Emmy, not the Emmy, the Golden Globe
Award for Bob Dylan. Let's go, buddy. Screen Actors Guild for outstanding
Yeah.
actor, probably outstanding performance in a lead role
Which
by a male.
to you and I,
SAG.
that probably makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, because it's the Screen Actors Guild.
And it's
you
the
know,
actors.
the
You're thinking like the
actors,
actor-
your boys, dude.
You know, they're homies. But no, it's impressive. It's impressive that you're gonna actually sing and perform live. Like that's you're
You don't fuck
imitating
around, dude.
one of the greats. Luckily, he's quirky enough
Yeah.
that you can like that's what you hold on with. Like that's part of the character, the quirkiness,
Yeah.
which is why you can do what you do.
Yeah, he was a real prick, Bob
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, I have to watch it.
you know, you would really enjoy it. I'm sure you and Marianne would both enjoy it, to be honest,
Probably.
right? She probably likes Bob Dylan, I feel, right?
Probably. I
Yeah.
don't really listen to that. My parents didn't listen to them
No?
much. Nah.
Huh. Should give it he's got probably like, I don't know, 8 good songs.
Yeah.
8.
I've probably listened to all
Yeah.
those and probably enjoy them all.
Because again, he really isn't like the best performer, you know?
Yeah.
Which is why he's a folk singer. Not to bash folk music, but it's just, you know, guitar and the person and the message, you know.
Yeah, but the story.
Story
and
is
the
where it's
writing
at,
of it is
dude.
where it's at.
Yeah, exactly. So, and the movie was again, I think it was well made. I'm not gonna be advocating for Best Picture.
Yeah.
But it was good. I think it told the right story. It ended well. And the fact that it did focus on just those 4 years, I think helped it out as opposed to the next 20 years afterwards of his career.
That's
you know?
usually the most important part when it comes to like I think like Oscar stuff. It's like did you find the right moment in time to cover? Because a lot of people know, like, especially these days. The cool thing about the old school days was like people didn't know the stories. People didn't know what was going on tour. They didn't have any clue. Now you have a fucking social media telling you what's happening all the time. You don't. There's no like imagination. There's no fun. There's no like. The recklessness is gone because it's not allowed, and it's. But like, it's a very different feel. I think.
Yeah, dude.
So
there's a scene in the movie where. And again, like it does a good job of focusing on Dylan specifically, but you're aware of what's happening in the world around him, why he has the songs he's writing. And at one point, like he's fucking in his New York apartment and Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah.
And it's the news, and it's the missiles, Cuba. They're gonna say like East Coast is like the destination, and he looks outside his Manhattan window of his apartment. And it's just fucking pandemonium, man. People like screaming and running outside the city trying to get taxi cabs everywhere. And he just plays his guitar.
He's playing the guitar smooth.
So you should check it out, dude. You really enjoy it. It filmed well.
well enough.
It does revolve around a lot of his music. It is there's several performances. Him and Joan, him by himself.
I bet.
Him and
you have to.
Ed Norton,
you can't
dude.
make a movie about a prominent. It's Rocket Man too.
Yeah,
that was
Rocket
another
Man,
one that was
dude.
great. Like, and the Freddie Mercury one too. Again, you have to have this
Queen.
music because there's no point.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah,
You need it, dude.
you're literally making.
Put it
movie
in
about
there.
that,
Put it in there, dude.
Put it in. Put it in. Get it in. Get it in.
Michael says Tony's just in love with Timothy. Tim
Timothy
equals
Chalamet.
Is that like the bathroom?
I guess trash.
Oh, it's trash. He says, well, he didn't win because he's trash. Michael hasn't seen the movie. So Michael, I think, has never seen Timothy Chalamet in a movie other than Dune 2. Chalamet. So, you know.
All right.
Michael's jealous because he can never act as good as him, dude. I think that's what it is, dude. So, I would go watch Complete Unknown, and I have to watch The Brutalist now.
Have to.
Which kind of sucks, but
No, it doesn't.
I'm sure it's gonna be a really good movie,
It's gonna
dude.
be a quick 3 hours.
Is that a joke? Are you joking with me?
No, I bet it's gonna be. I bet
You
you're gonna
don't
be
know.
enthralled.
Just totally just fucking rocked.
So enthralled.
You know?
So enthralled.
All right, dude.
So enthralled.
We'll see. Michael says you're so predictable. Can you elaborate? That's right.
Tell me more.
Pussy.
Tell me more.
And then I guess let's do rapid fire news, I guess, right?
Pussy.
Pussy.
Let's do rapid fire news. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just get to it, too. We gotta get our city back. Yeah. This segment of Rapid Fire News is brought to you by, of course, Beef Octane. Beefy. Downtime TV discount code on their website. Order the beef jerky.
Get the
Get a
bacon.
sweet jerky 10% off, dude. With the code. You got to use the code.
Code it up.
Okay? It's good jerky.
Stay coded.
Michael says, I'm way better than him, and I'll prove it. If I was a Nepo baby, I would be in Hollywood also. You know, I'm curious, because this is the second time he said he's a Nepo baby, but...
I don't understand what that means.
Nepotism.
Oh.
Like you were kind of born into this. But what was his parents?
I don't know.
His parents is Mark Chalamet, who...
You know what's funny? I literally just opened up my phone, and one of the things I saw is the lenses that they use for that. Oh, they shot this on the
Complete
Sony
Unknown?
Venice too. Yeah.
I mean, everything was very, very, I feel...
Dude, it's a
at least the performances were like very low aperture, like close
well, yeah,
up shots.
they're anamorphics.
Okay.
They look pretty. Wow. So that's the nerd side of me, nerding out on awesome camera gear and old vintage lenses that they used to make that look too. So I bet the look was probably cool too.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
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 So I'm reading up on his early life. Born, by the way, 95, great year. Thank you very much. Subsidized building of Manhattan Plaza in Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
Which probably isn't a great place to be growing up.
Probably not.
I guess his older sister was an actress. His mother, third generation New Yorker. She was a real estate agent. And a former Broadway dancer. Okay. And I guess he went to Yale, so he has a little Connecticut flavor in him. I don't know why Michael is just so.
It's okay.
Which is tough, dude.
It's okay.
He said that Heath Ledger was a big reason that inspired him to pursue acting.
I think I've heard him say that in an interview.
That's great. Specifically, the Joker performance in The Dark Knight. He went to LaGuardia High School for music, arts, and performing arts. Very hard school to get into.
How do we end up here?
Well, because Michael was saying he's a Nepo baby. But,
I know. It's just funny because we started with, I was like, rapid fire news turned into Timothy Chalamet.
Rapid fire Chalamet, dude.
Chalamet.
I mean, I don't know. It's one thing. I mean, yes, obviously, if you're gonna grow up with a mother who is a dancer in Broadway, maybe you'll be inclined to the arts here. But I think you can't knock the fact that he is a good actor. Like, I mean, he's putting the work in.
Yeah.
Nepo baby or not, he's deserving of this role. So that's my take on that.
I like it.
Pussy. Rapid fire news, dude.
Hit me with your best
I mean, there's a couple things here. That's kind of a little bit of a theme in terms of box office follies. All right. This weekend was the worst box office weekend in 2025, and I know it's only March, so we have a lot of ways to go. But we had movies that released like Novocaine, which looks horrible, with Quaid's son.
I wish it
and
was
he isn't
good.
fucking painless.
I wish
He's a
it was
fucking
good.
painless pussy.
I feel
okay, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Opus, which was an A24 movie. Okay, dude. And Black Bag. Okay, Michael Fassbender, Kate Blanchett, the Steven Soderbergh, Mr. and Mrs. Smith-esque movie, and we're gonna get to that in a second. Novocaine led the box office, $8 million domestically. That's really bad.
Very bad.
And that was first, dude. But fuck that movie, okay, dude. Black Bag, which I feel like it's more of people's fault rather than the movie. $7.5 million. But like, what the fuck, dude? Steven Soderbergh, like, it should be good. It's definitely good.
Should be.
What's going on over here, man?
Something is wrong.
Opus, the A24 movie with our girl from The Bear.
Oh yeah.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Guess how much money it made?
4.3.
1 million.
Ah, gosh. That is an
1 million. That is, I think, one of the lowest opening weekends domestically for any movie ever. Like within the top 10, lowest.
1 million.
And it's obviously A24's lowest.
Yeah, easily.
$1 million.
Gosh.
That's good. And like she's in it. It's like a Hollywood culty suspense movie. John Malkovich is the leader of the cult.
John Malkovich.
I'm John Malkovich.
I'm John Malkovich.
So like I don't know what that is. Like how are all these fucks going to see Novocaine and not the other two movies that look way better than Novocaine?
Dude, I don't know, man. Box office doesn't matter anymore. It just
don't
doesn't
matter
work.
anymore, dude. It's fucking bullshit, dude.
It doesn't work. People
But go
don't
see the right fucking movies out there, man.
Watch
But who
fucking-
are you to tell people what the
watch
right movies are?
Novocaine.
I'm fucking me.
Watch Novocaine
Watch
come
Novocaine.
out on stream and it just fucking
Rips.
People are gonna watch it. Yeah, 100%. The concept makes sense. And it's like whatchamacallit? What's the Jason Statham movie where he fucking,
Cranked?
Yeah, it's like that type of shit. It's like high energy, move along, let's go. If you couldn't feel anything, it's a question. If you couldn't feel
It's
anything,
Jack Quaid.
I know.
It's not Jason Statham
Well,
here.
you try.
All right, we're splitting
trying.
hairs.
We're trying.
With Amy Smart, they're banging on the horse track, dude. Is that movie like not rated because of that scene? They're just fucking on the horse track
Yeah,
to
I don't
jumpstart his heart.
No, it's like in the middle of like the street, like not.
I
Street,
thought it was like
the
at the like the dog racing track.
No, dude. I think he
Really?
like jumps in a car right after.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
pretty sweet.
That's pretty sweet. Bang on the street, jump in the car, crank it,
Crank.
So box office follies this weekend, not good, dude. And that's after last weekend for Mickey 17, which also didn't do great. I think that's made 90 million though worldwide. So
89 more.
yeah, like goddamn,
that
dude.
sucks.
Ooh, fuck.
What?
Mm.
I was in the movie. It was the worst movie, and that's that's rough.
Not good, dude.
That's rough. And there's been shittier movies out than that.
Way
by the way.
shittier movies out there than that, dude. Yeah, that's rapid fire news pretty much right there, dude.
Give it up for it.
Bang. We have a comment that's coming in here right now. Another actor that sucks. LOL. Jack Quaid. I mean, he's good for certain roles.
Yeah,
Not
he
this
has the
one.
look for certain roles. Yeah.
He's got that look, dude. That Quaid.
I mean, we'll see. It could surprise
I
you.
don't know. We'll see, dude.
Could
We'll
surprise
see.
you 8 million times.
You think you're funny or something, dude?
No, I don't. I do not. I think I'm brilliant.
So what did you? Batman 2 is never going to be made. That's not true. That's not true. And he says no, not Jack. Then who are you talking about? Yeah. Who are you talking about? Speaking of talking, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk Electric State, dude?
Electric State.
You want to tell the people why?
I had no idea what this movie was. I had no idea. I don't even think I watched a trailer for this. Did we ever watch a trailer for this?
No.
Yeah. No, it came out of nowhere. It just popped up, and I was like, okay,
big cast.
Let's try it. I only knew about Millie Bobby, whatever her new name is.
Millie Bobby Brown, but not
Millie
Bobby.
Brown. I had no idea that Chris Pratt was in this movie. I had no idea that the dude from Indiana Jones and
Ke Huy Quan.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in it. I didn't like.
Oh, Anthony Mackie, dude.
Yeah, man, it's like this random.
Woody Harrelson.
What is Woody in it? I forget.
Mr. Peanut.
Oh,
Jenny Slate.
Literally, Mr. Peanut, dude.
He plays
It's
Mr.
a Mr.
Peanut.
Peanut robot.
That's fucking. Oh, this is directed by the Russo brothers.
Yeah. So like it's.
Oh, there we go,
it's
dude.
fun to watch.
Holy
but
shit! $320 million budget.
Yeah, dude. It makes
so
sense.
Okay.
It's the story's cool. I think like you have fun watching it, but like I don't know. I feel like I have to really sit down and rewatch it because I was doing stuff and not paying full attention. But like the storyline is robots are fed up. They wanna they want equal rights. They want to live just like everybody else. Of course, humans are like, no, you're robots. You don't have feelings. Blah blah blah. There becomes a war. That war, the humans find a way to weaponize robots, and like you put goggles on, almost like Oculus, and you just can control the robot. And that's how they fought the other robots in this war. Traps them in this big old just like space with big walls up, and then this girl is trying to fight. She loses her brother during the time, and then this robot shows up at the foster home that she's at, claiming to be her brother.
Oh.
And the search is, where is the brother's actual body? Because
oh shit,
because he's controlling the robot and he's finding her. But now
from where?
Yeah, so now it's like, oh, they have to go into the robot zone that's been banned, and they find Chris Pratt's character, who's he's oh my god,
Keats, a bounty hunter.
No, not a bounty hunter. He's a
male stripper.
Male stripper. No, he's one of the guys that gets stuff from the robot side, and he brings it over.
Smuggler.
And he's a smuggler. Thank you.
He's
smuggler.
basically playing Han Solo.
Yeah, pretty much. And he has a little robot buddy that helps him out, and his comic relief.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, and it's just overall, I think it's fun to watch. You're gonna enjoy it. There's action. There's there's drama in it. There's family members, loving each other and missing each other and wanting something good for society. It's based, I think, a lot on like societal views right now.
Okay.
And I think it pushes it a little, but Stanley Tucci's great in it.
I love Stanley Tucci.
Evil Stanley.
He's an evil man?
He's an evil Stanley.
Oh no, dude.
Yeah. So it's cool.
Giancarlo Esposito, also evil, right? And I don't want to.
You never know.
But he's like a bounty hunter boy.
Yeah,
dude.
but he's like the best.
He's like the best bounty.
There's one shot that you see, and it just like lights up behind him, and he's just got heads of all the robots that he's killed.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. See, I don't know, man. I can't see him. I don't like him as that like dominant.
I like it.
Physical person,
But remember, he's not.
Yeah.
He's just smart enough to be behind. He's smart in his brain. He has to use his brain because physical and everything is just the robot.
Okay, so he does use like his head.
Like when you see the robots, they have the face of the person.
Okay.
But like an old school, like green digital type thing. Like
nice.
See
Yeah,
that
very
person,
cool. Yeah.
And then you see them controlling. So
all right, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because not for nothing, we saw him, Mike and I, in the new Captain America movie, and he was like this dude who's like tucking and rolling with grenade launchers.
No, this isn't how this is. This is literally him in a seat like this.
Yeah,
and he looks very like.
Yeah.
And then like when something happens, like he takes it off, and he's like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not like he's not an actual ninja, like doing flips.
Yeah, dude.
He's not.
He's a ninja.
Yeah. He's not a Statham.
He ain't no Statham, dude.
He ain't no Statham.
Ain't no Jack Quaid. That's what I'm saying.
Jack
dog.
Quaid, no way.
So worth the watch.
We're definitely worth the watch.
Definitely worth the watch.
Millie Bobby's good.
It's been pretty divisive online, dude. Critics highly acclaimed, audience scores poop shoot.
Yeah, because people don't understand it. I don't think.
Oh, you think so?
I think it might be that you're not looking into it the way that you should. You're looking at it as like a nice little entertainment piece.
Yeah, but it's more than that.
Has a little bit more to it.
Deeper meaning.
Yeah, like I said, the beginning. the news is like Kid Rock's having a party now because of this whole war ending and the people beating the.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, it takes it to certain things if you really pay attention.
It takes it.
Takes it there, baby.
All right, so I have to check it out on Netflix. Don't have to
Check
go
it.
to the movies.
Check it.
Fucking chill.
Yeah.
Man, cool, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure that new movie comes out. What the fuck is it called? Alex Garland, A24 film, Warfare.
Warfare.
I think that comes out this weekend, dude. No, it doesn't.
Not even close.
Comes out in a month. God damn it, I'm really looking forward to this movie, dude.
I know, it looks good.
It's an hour and a half.
Good.
That's fucking wild. It's probably so intense.
By the way, I was watching something else. There's another, I guess, a show coming out, maybe. It might be a show. Every episode is like one shot.
No shit, really.
And I think, what's his name? Graham is in it. The dude that I was talking about from the other show that's in Snatch.
Oh, the English dude, the bald, shorter one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
Let's see if I can find it. Snatch.
Dags. You like Dags?
Stephen Graham.
Stephen Graham, new TV show.
1,000.
Shot.
Was it 1,000?
1,000 Blows. The Making of Adolescence. The one shot explained. No, that's Adolescence.
1,000 Blows. 6 episodes, 2024.
No, that was good. No, it's called Adolescence.
Adolescence. Oh, it's out there. TV miniseries. 3 episodes.
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh, shit, dog. Oh, it's on Netflix. It just came out.
Yeah.
When a 13-year-old is accused of murder of a classmate, his family, therapist, and the detective in charge are all left asking what really happened. Yeah. It stars, I guess, Owen Cooper is the kid. Stephen Graham, the father. So I don't know. It's kind of good.
Yeah, we'll see.
Dry throats.
Bummer.
So I checked that out on Netflix as well, dude. Because
check it out, adolescents.
You know what's not going to be coming out in theaters this weekend is Warfare. You got a month. So.
Or anything good, apparently.
Or anything good.
See you later, alligator.
Oh, I got some water left. Let's go, dude.
Chug it.
Josh B comes in here, by the way, horrifically late. Sorry, he's watching the Rangers.
It's okay,
unfortunately, what up, fam? He says.
What up, fam? What up, fam? Chug. Everybody.
Oh. That's some good agua, dude.
Yeah, you love the agua.
I do have the agua, dude. All right. Are you going to be here next Tuesday?
I hope so.
Let's fucking go, dog.
Yeah, baby.
I'll be here next Tuesday. I hope so, anyway.
Maybe I'll see you next.
Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
maybe not. Maybe fuck
myself, dude. But I want to thank everyone here for tuning in, I guess,
yeah,
right? At this
we
point,
appreciate
dude.
you.
Josh B, even though he's super late, dude.
Sweeping in.
Brian Barnaby.
Brian Martin, even though he was watching the game, we appreciate you looking
He was at the game, dude.
At the game, and he's
it was dope
commenting. Look at him.
He's always dialed into it.
Love it. He knows what's going on.
He knows exactly what's happening, dude.
Appreciate him.
Great multitasker of our
yeah.
generation.
Not me. I'm terrible. I can barely.
You can't multi-do
right
anything, dude.
No, I'm not the multi-dude. Oh, there you go. You can't even keep your desk going.
This is my fucking
big
legs
old
so
ham
thick,
legs,
dude.
dude.
Baby.
Baby.
And crush a watermelon with these thighs. I guess for Binge Buddies, we'll see you back here to next week.
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Hey,
what's up, dog?
Real quick.
What do you got?
How bad was White Lotus episode 5?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot to talk about it. How fucking bad it was. Oh fuck, dude! I had this cool. All right, listen. So the name of the episode here.
Bring it.
Let me get. Okay, so the name of the episode, in quotes here, it's called "Full Moon Party."
Oh boy.
I have a new name
It's
for
a
the
bunch
episode.
of aces.
It's an acronym. Okay, it's GIB. GIB. Gay Incest Brothers.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's what the episode is about. Fuck. All right, I'll talk about it real quick, dude. There was only one. Again, we left here and we're on the boat, and Rick is going to Bangkok to kill the guy. The dudes are with the young dudes. The horny son is with his brother and the wives. And they're still there, by the way.
Still
Nothing's happened.
Still on the boat.
Fucking Rick Goggins' character is still in Bangkok. Hasn't killed anyone.
Nobody.
All right. The fucking bitches, the friends from childhood, who hate each other, they fucking they went out dancing with these guys, and Michelle Monaghan bangs one of them, cheats on her husband. Because she's a piece of shit.
She is.
Fuck her. And like, what the fuck, man? And then again, the family. Okay, Tim. Malfoy, who's just Malfoy here. Yeah. Caught for the embezzling on the phone. Whatever. Hasn't done anything about that yet. Just chilling at home,
just on
dude.
the back.
Does still have the gun at the security guard. Went to kill himself. Didn't because he's a coward.
Coward.
Just finished the fucking job. How about
Jesus.
that? So these characters suck. The woman bangs the guy. The woman who was like doing research for this part of the White Lotus ends up banging the manager of the hotel guy that was like taking her around. So it's like, which is so fucking random, by the way. Like, didn't even like just like threw that in there. And the whole time, dude, the whole time, I'm like waiting for Rick. Okay, and more progression with his storyline. And they barely showed him. They showed him a half hour into the episode for a little bit. He meets up with his buddy, played by who? Sam Rockwell. Ooh. And see, this is exactly. Then I'm like, wow, this should be the whole show. Just Walton Goggins, as the Rick character. Okay, dude. So Sam Rockwell, they have one conversation, one scene, and that's the entire point of the story that we see from him. And the whole idea is that, Sam Rockwell lives in Bangkok. They used to be boys. He would hit him up to get a gun, is what he did.
Got it.
But it's so funny because like they sit down at the bar. Sam Rockwell is acting like a little bit weird, and he's like, "Oh, let's order a drink." Walton Goggins' character gets a Dewar's straight up. Sam Rockwell, chamomile tea. So Walton Goggins is like, "What happened? Drinking?" And he goes, "Nah, man, I'm sober now." He goes, "Oh man, I don't think we ever been sober together." And he goes. Sam Rockwell goes into this tangent, dude. Okay, and I'm gonna try and recreate it a little bit. But he goes, man, I retired here, I had all the money. I don't know why I picked here because maybe I just liked Asian women. But that's what I was doing for years. I just had all this money. I was getting real fucked up. I was banging women every night. No, literally. Sometimes 2 at a time. And I did that for like 1,000 days straight. And when you do that, like you really start to lose your mind, Like you really start to look inward. And it's like, why? Why do I want to bang these Asian women so much, dude? Is it because I want to become one? Yeah, and Walton Goggins goes like, he's like this at the camera, like really like
his look.
You don't mean like become, like actually literally become one? He goes, yeah, no. So the next night I took home this lady boy, which wasn't unusual for me, but normally I do the fucking. And this night the lady boy fucked me. Yeah, dude. Literally, I put that in quotes. The lady boy fucked me, dude. And then I realized that I wanted to be fucked by me. Wow. So I started dressing up, and then I started hiring men to fuck me. And yeah, to go into this whole thing, dude. And then I would hire Asian women to sit there, and I'd watch me getting fucked by men. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to be an Asian woman, and I wanted to be fucked by me. And then he goes, anyway, dude, everyone has their Achilles heel, So then I just realized, I kind of pulled myself out of there. I found some Buddhism, and now I don't drink, and I don't fuck. Dude, actually, it was pretty fun. Obviously, I'm not doing as well as Sam Rockwell here.
Brilliant.
But again, like, and the cuts to Walton Goggins' face, just like perplexed at what he's hearing about.
I was just perplexed myself.
Literally, dude, like that was the one good scene. Okay. And then again, nothing really progressed. Everything is still really slow and dragging on.
Left?
I think it's 8 episodes.
Shit.
And we haven't gotten fucking squat. I think it's either 8 or 6.
If it's 6,
that means the next one
over.
is White Lotus episode. Fuck. Season 3 episodes.
6.
I guess it is just 6.
It's gonna suck.
I guess that's good.
How is that?
Wait, no, this is number. Why does it say? It says 18 here.
That's for all 3 seasons.
That's probably all 3 seasons. How many episodes? No, it is 8. It's 8. 8 episodes confirmed here.
Live.
So, yeah, that's tough, dude. Especially because, I want everyone to die. By the way, I want everyone besides Walton Goggins can I hope gets killed.
Eat dust.
Eat dust, dude.
Live in dust.
And the stupid fucking security guard is such a pussy at the White Lotus, dude. He's getting himself in trouble now. He's a fucking
what a turd nugget.
I got no fucking time for that guy,
no time
dude.
for it.
I got no more time here, man.
No time here, no time there.
So episode 5, dude. I will watch episode 6. I'm gonna do it.
I bet you will. And 7 and 8.
I'm fucking dialed in. I
know you have to. You gotta do it, dog.
Michael Buckner wants to know if I've been to Foxwoods.
No, actually, I've never been to Foxwoods.
I've been to Foxwoods.
No, I've never been. Only Mohegan.
Mohegan. But yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow, 9 a.m. for Sportsport. Earlier start. 9 a.m. And then tomorrow night, Gaming Corner, 7 p.m. Last of Us, still hammering that 1 month out. Less than a month out to season 2 of The Last of Us.
Is that what we have? I gotta rewatch the whole thing.
Like we're fucking dialing in.
We're there.
Dude. We're dialing in,
We're
dude.
dialing.
You know, instead of watching the episode, the season, you can just watch us play the game, and it's the exact same motherfucking thing.
I highly doubt it.
Whatever, dude. Mike's pumped. That's what I know about that.
I know he is.
And you know what, dude?
Super pumped.
Everyone just have a good night. Just watch something. Go watch Complete Unknown. That's what I would say.
Go
watch Complete Unknown.
Let us know.
Tell
if
us.
you think,
Let us in, dude. Let us into your hearts.
Chalamet!
Let us into your minds, dude.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.